I think we don't have a choice. And I think there are three objectives we need to keep in mind. One, we need to provide for a continued access to energy in this country. We need to deal with our national security issues. We're increasingly dependent on oil from countries that don't have our interests at heart. And three, we have this problem with climate change. All three together require a new way of dealing with energy in this country. Now, you said a Marshall Plan. How do we move this Marshall Plan forward? To us, the best approach is the one that was talked about in the little program here that talks about putting a cap on U.S. greenhouse gas emissions, but then letting the market figure out where the most cost-effective ways of providing those reductions should be. Rather than relying on government to identify all the right technologies, let the market bring those technologies forward.
I completely disagree. This whole idea makes no sense. Wind is producing piddling amounts of electricity, and it's costing a great deal of money. The green jobs that are being produced, that's an illusion. They're being produced at the expense of regular jobs. And in fact, the green jobs are going to China, not to the United States. And furthermore, wind does nothing for oil. Oil is used for transportation. Wind produces a little bit of electricity. Thousands of windmills are needed to produce the same amount of power as one coal-fired plant or one nuclear plant. It is completely a system of subsidies. We're wasting a great deal of money on something that is not worthwhile.
Let me go ahead, Javier. Respond directly to what Dr. Fred Singer said.
The fact that wind is not creating enough energy to compensate for the phase out of coal or whatever he's saying. Back in the 1980s, by around 1985, we saw the first cell phones out there, right? They were the size of a brick. They were as heavy as a brick. And they would cost $4,000 of 1985. Today, a cell phone can do just about everything besides, I don't know, cooking your breakfast. And they are given out for free by the phone company as long as you sign up with them. It's just a matter of investing in that, centralizing the technologies in such a way that this technology can reach every single one of us. The problem is that we are addicted to fossil oils and, fossil fuels. That's the problem that we have. Our addiction to oil right now is costing us every single year $700 billion in imports of oil from other countries. This is money that we no longer have. This is money that we had to borrow from the Chinese to give it to the Saudis, and in the meantime, our children keep the debt. That's the way it goes. We need a new way.